Hey guys, what's going on? Will here from TechTechReviews, and today we have a review on Infinity Field. This was released by Chilingo in the App Store today, so this isn't even a day old yet, and it's already got a 5-star rating on the App Store with over 90 ratings in the UK here. So this is a fairly cool application. It's going to be fairly popular in the future as well. It's going to cost you 69 pence in the App Store. That's almost $1. So without further ado, let's go ahead and review this. Okay, so while we are boosting up the application here, well, that didn't take too long. Anyway, as I said, this is going to be 69 pence in the App Store. It's got a 5-star rating already, which is pretty impressive, you know, even in terms of the App Store in the first day to have a 5-star rating with like 90 ratings or so. So that's pretty good. So first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at the menu here. We're going to get survival, campaign, options, and then the crystal network here. Basically just like Game Center or Open Faint. So first of all, let's go ahead and show you guys the survival here. And this is basically just a quick play of all the modes and games that are packed into this app. So first of all, we're going to get the selection of individual or multiplayer. Now in multiplayer, you do get 2 game modes. You're going to get unarmed mode and hammer mode. 2 of them can be played with 2 players on the same screen. It's not over Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or anything. They could add that in the future. That would be kind of cool. But you both basically play it on the same phones. So it works out pretty good though, if I can say that. And then in individual mode, we get 7 modes here, so you do get quite a lot of modes in this, and obviously the campaign is just basically combining all of these modes into one. So first of all, let's go ahead into, you can't even see that one, it says Infinity mode, so let's go ahead into this, and this is obviously just the first basic game mode here, and you can see they load very quickly. And see if you guys, I can show you guys the sound here. It might not show up because of my microphone is kind of out of the way, but okay, so basically we have auto pause here, and this is when you're not actually touching any of the joysticks or on-screen joysticks. So you can see we go ahead and touch one of them, and the game begins. And for some reason, we're not getting any sound, so it doesn't look like you guys can experience the full definition of this game. Anyway, the sound is pretty epic. It's definitely half of this game. If you're wearing headphones, then it's going to sound pretty awesome. Anyway, as you can see straight away, you're probably thinking in your head, wow, rip-off of Geometry Wars. And as I said, it pretty much is just a remake, and they've done it really well. I've actually only played Geometry Wars once or twice. I more or less just got bored as soon as I played it. Basically, this is the Infinity mode, I think it's called here, and you're just going around like this. You have 3 lives. You also have 3 bombs. If you tap up here, you'll get a bomb, so if you kind of get in a struggle, or you think you're about to die and you're on your last life like I am now, then you can tap that just there and it will actually explode. I'll show you guys that. There's a power-up right there. 1 life, cool. I'll show you guys the bomb here. And this is something kind of annoying. When you go ahead and tap the bomb, you kind of have to do it with this finger, because otherwise it pauses the game, and I don't quite understand that. You have to like hold it. I don't know how that works. So yeah, basically the controls fairly simple. Move around this joystick to shoot. This is this joystick. Although in every game mode you don't always shoot. So first of all, let's go ahead and finish this here. Game over. And my favourite mode at the moment is probably, I'm going to say snake mode. I'm going to show you guys this here. I do want to go through the campaign, so I'm not going to show you too many modes. Although the campaign, as I said, is more or less just a campaign of all the modes put together randomly. With, you know, timers, and you have a set time to complete a level. It's pretty cool. I'm going to show you guys that in a bit. So once again, we have the auto pause here, and you'll notice that we can't actually shoot. And as I said, this is apparent in some game modes. And basically, we have a snake, very much the real version of Snake, kind of remixed a bit here. And as you can see, you have this laser on the snake, and you have to try and get these blocks or enemies to drive into that laser, and then that will kill them. You obviously don't have a gun, so that's why that laser is there. That's the only way you can kill them, apart from the bombs up here. Although for some reason, I think you can only use them around enemies. I don't know. So I really like this game style. There is a couple of others like this where you can't shoot. I definitely think they're the most fun for some reason. I'm going to show you guys the campaign here. Actually, should I? You know what, I'm going to go back into survival. Campaign is just basically a remix of survival. It all gets mixed up, and you have different time limits to complete. But the game modes are the same, and I'd actually rather, you know, go over the game modes that I enjoy in this review, rather than just giving me remixes of ones that we've already played. So my second favourite game mode here is the hammer mode. And this one is pretty cool. It's definitely a lot harder than the others, but it's definitely unusual as well. And you can see, again, we can't shoot. There's no joystick here to shoot. However, we have this hammer. Or basically circle that's spinning around here, and the only way to kill the enemies is, obviously you have the bombs as well up there, but you have to try and swing this hammer into the enemies to kill them. As I said, it's definitely the hardest because even if the enemies actually get inside the hammer, it still doesn't kill them, so you really have to hit them dead on with the hammer. Something else I found out, I'm not sure if this is apparent in all the other game modes, I died there, but basically when you hit an enemy, if there's any more enemies around that enemy, even if you didn't hit them, they'll still explode, so it's kind of like a chain reaction. Go through the options quickly as well. This is pretty cool. You have a option to kind of change the dimensions. So as you can see here, we have 3D, version 2, 2D, and then classic. I have this on 3D because I think it's pretty cool, so when it actually changes like the angle when you go to the other side of the board. You can also put it on the 3D second version, I'm not quite sure what the difference is. Put it on 2D, obviously that means it doesn't move at all, and then classic, which is just basically the classic non-dimensional version. It's called Infinity Field, 69 pence on the App Store, that's around $1 in the US. There'll be a download link for both UK and US stores in the description just below. Anyway guys, that's my review on Infinity Field. It's a really great game, I keep forgetting the name. Go and check it out, there'll be a download link in the description just below, as I said. See you guys in the next video, let me know if you like this style of review in the comments, and peace. I don't normally say that, but oh well.